Hello friends, welcome to our channel Sukun FM English. We are here to listen story The Secret Son-in-Law Shadow King. Today we listen episode number 70 of Secret Shadow King. If you visit the channel Sukun FM English first time, please subscribe our channel. If you enjoy the story, please like the story and share the story with your friends also. Let's begin the story. Jia suddenly jumped from the ground like a cougar and rushed towards the man who was close to her. The man was not expecting this, so he could not respond to Jia's sudden attack and fall on the ground. Jia pulled out her gun and pointed at the man's head. She shouted, "Don't move, or I will shoot you." Seeing that, Jia caught one of the robbers and pointed a gun at his head. The one-eyed robber's face changed and he said in a cold voice, "Who are you? Leave my brother if you don't want to die." Jia stared angrily at the one-eyed man and said, "I am police inspector and the police have surrounded all of you. So quietly pull down your weapons and come out with me. Surrender is the only options you have. If any of you try to resist me, I will shoot you." To deal with criminals, his first approach is to persuade them to surrender. This also keeps the vent safe and minimizes the damage. Summer stared at Jia angrily and said it to himself, "I have never seen a stupid girl like you." He was left speechless after seeing Jia's action. Summer could see that Jia had done a big mistake. All those robbers had detonators. If even one of them pressed the trigger, the whole gang would be blown up. As he had thought, the same thing happened the next moment. The one-eyed man saw cooked. He smiled and lifted her shirt up, exposing the explosive inside, and called. The voice said, "Let my brother go, or else I will destroy him, and then whatever happens, it will be your responsibility." Jia's face turned pale and fear was visible in his eyes. He said in panic, "Do you have a detonator?" She knew that once the man triggered the explosive, the entire lobby would uh, fly to the ground. Not only she die, but hundreds of civilians present that there will be also die. The day Jia's become a policeman, she sworn that she would save her life too for others. She would even give up her life if she was alone. It would have been fine. She was still thinking about all this. A one-eyed man attacked her right hand, causing her fall off. He then threw the gun at the father-in-law. Then suddenly the other friends of the one-eyed man standing at the door said, "Brother, wait a minute." The one-eyed man asked in surprise, "What happened, brother?" "She is a policewoman. It can pose a threat to us. We have to kill it. Why are you stopping me?" He looked at the man standing at the door with dissatisfied eyes. The man explained his thought to him and said, "Brother, the policewoman have surrounded us from all sides. If we are to get out, we need a hostage, and that the policewoman is the best option for us." The one-eyed man praised the man and said, "Number two, you are our become the gang of advisor. You have a very sharp mind. Okay, we will use this policewoman to escape from here." Then he took out the stick and hit Jia. He threw the gun on Jia's head. He took a step and said to his friend, "Come on, brothers, let's go out. Now this policewoman will tell us she will save us from here. Saying this, she started pulling Zia along with her to take out. Seeing Zia's condition, Samar consoled her and said, "See, the consequences of not listening to me. You got caught, right? Now I will have to save you." Seeing that the boy Zias have taken him, Samar raised his head a little to save him and looked at them. Even though he and Zia fought often, he knew that this girl was a noble woman. She was a human being, and he could not leave this girl to die like this. Just when Samar got ready to get up, he sat down again because he saw that the four robbers were still standing at the door. If he had tried to save Jia right now, he would have been shocked. If he tried any one of those four saw him, there was a possibility that they would light the detonator activate. Anyone, there was a lot of policewomen outside and he was a shadow king. He stood in front of the police. He could not reveal his identity, otherwise, he could have faced problems later on. He said to himself, "Whatever happens, I will reveal my identity to everyone to save Jia. I could not let him come in front of me." Thinking this, he closed his eyes and he decided that when these robbers take away Jia, he will go behind and then take away Jia. There, the one eyed boy was seen coming out with Jia, the police standing in outside, his face turned pale. All the color vanished from his face as the police made the announcement. He said, looking at Jia, oh no, our inspector has been caught by the robbers." The short haired policeman took the megaphone and shouted in the one eyed boy, "Listen, robbers, leave our inspector, otherwise, you will be killed." His voice was very loud. Hearing the policeman threat, Summer wrinkled his eyebrows and said softly, "I mean, it seems all the policemen are idiots. These robbers still know only that Jia a policewoman, but they did not know that she is an inspector. Now that these people know that she is an inspector, they will never let her go." Jia was the best hostage for them, using whom they could easily scar all the policemen. Because being seniors, all of them had faith in Jia. The reality was exactly the same as had imagined. After hearing what the policeman he said, all four robbers become happy. Number two shouted with joy and enthusiasm. He said, "Big brother, we won. This is an inspector. We can definitely take him hostage and escape from her easily." The one eyed man was also very excited. He also said in a happy voice, "Absolutely, now we are safe." He had not imagined that he had such a big fish in his hand. Jia looked at the policeman without saying anything. She was very angry. She wanted to go and slap him on the face. He always does such stupid things. A one eyed man pointing a gun at Jia's head and the police standing in front of him, he threatened him and said, "Hey, policeman, listen to me. If you tell your inspector, if you want to save them, then prepare a vehicle for us as quickly as possible. I will kill her." The policemen were shocked to see the murderous expressions on the face of one eyed man. The policeman said in a nervous tone, "Please, please, don't kill Inspector Madam. I will arrange a car for you right now." They knew that if he did not do as they wanted, they could even kill their inspector. He immediately started arranging a vehicle for those robbers. It does not take long before he found a van. The four robbers put the bag full of money in the van and forced Zia to sit in the van, and he left from there in front of everyone's eyes. Seeing from running, the policeman quickly took out his walkie-talkie and alerted every unit, saying, attention all unit. Four robbers from Citibank, they fight on the road in a white van. Everyone should keep an eye on them and stop them. But be careful. Our inspector Jia is in their custody. Immediately, every unit has that heard the message began tracking the location of white van. Meanwhile, Samar also quickly came out of the van and then he jumped on a motorcycle parked there and started chasing the van. He came out very late, but he had come to know that the van had gone towards AB Road too, so he moved the bike in the direction. But when he reached AB Road, he found an empty van carrying several police personals. The police were surrounded by the officers. After asking, some are come to know that all the four robbers were girls. They were courageous and they parked their vehicle and left empty van behind. There were four roads at Radisson Square in four different directions. Two roads, one to the city center, one was headed towards a village, and then another to the outskirts of the city was towards. Where are going the robbers? Can Summer catch all four robbers? Stay tuned with Sukun FM English. Friends, if you enjoy the story, please like the story and share the story with your friends.